All right, are we back? 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 Back, 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 back. It works. All right, sweet, and we got this thing to run. So, huzzah! Cool. All right, so that took some fiddling. Before we go, because I'm like, oh my god, it runs, so don't do anything that might break it. But I am shiny. That's awesome. Bam! All right, so before we move on, I gotta. There were two things that while I was testing, two questions or subject matters that I wanted to address before, like that's completely unrelated to Dark Souls. Someone was talking to me or asking me about like Oblivion, the Let's Play, and why it stopped, and he didn't remember the reason why. The reason why is that I was playing 3 Let's Plays of an Elder Scrolls, and I was getting progressively busier with other things. And I figured, okay, well, I had to freeze one in cryogenetics or whatever, and it basically I picked the one that I basically knew way too much, and I wanted to play the ones that I have not had experience before. So there you go. That's the reason. So, what was the other one? Doesn't matter. All right, cool. So here we go. Actually, man, I wanted to answer it. What was it? If your question was not answered, ask it again. There you go. Bam. Is Gisk your main language? It is my maternal language. Yes. So, okay. So where am I going? Where am I doing? Let's see. How do I play this? Bam. Player status. Okay. Did I need anything? No. Do you watch Game of Thrones? Absolutely not. I'm waiting for the, oh my god, what? I figured that response would be blatant enough to shake some worlds for some people. But
of the curse. Seek souls.
I've tried. Because people tell me, yeah, Geeks, Game of Thrones is way up your alley. And
lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many
I had to play through the first episode. It took me 2 attempts. It took me 2 attempts to get through the first episode, and I just couldn't do it. Oh my god, okay, so I'm all set, really. Yeah, I just couldn't do it. It was slow, it was long, it was... And there were a lot of things that I found was not necessarily inappropriate, but it's like not really tangible. Like it didn't mean anything to the story, I guess. It was just there. And yeah, Deep Space Nine took a long time for me to appreciate it. And but I knew Star Trek. I don't know Game of Thrones. And first episode, if it doesn't latch on, you just don't bother with the rest, really. That's how I got, like, that's my logic. So, a TV show is normally starts good, or even a movie, really. It starts good, and then it fails near the end. It loses steam. And if it has a rough start, to me, that's telling of what's going, like, how it's going to end up. But there are some rare cases where it's the other way around, but I never lived to tell, like, I never get to that part. So, like Final Fantasy, oh yeah, it's good past 50 hours in. It was like, what? No. So, oh yeah, that. I don't know, what do you think? You want to get in there? You want to get in the poison? Because this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. Alright. If you didn't like the show, you probably wouldn't like the books. Maybe. I have read, like, I enjoy reading books. I think Lord of the Rings is at the very limit of unreadable, because I'm reading it in the traditional English that it was written in, which most scholars don't agree that it's English at all. So, yeah, it's really hard to read. But if it's anything easier, yeah, I probably enjoyed the books like a lot more. And then maybe then you'd like, oh, if you like the books, then you might enjoy the TV show afterwards, which, you know, could be a thing. So yeah, that's done. Lord of the Rings is written in such a way that he the author, Tolkien, was actually like sort of like a poor. It is in English, but it's like written really, really awkward English. Like grammar is off, and the sentences aren't built correctly and stuff like that. And I'm not. It's not me saying this. This is like what a lot of scholars claim, because they're like, yeah, this is not proper. The proper way. And I'm reading it, and I totally agree, because I have to read the same page 5 times in order to understand what's happening. And sometimes I have to do that with a sentence. You know, you could say, well, that's because you're French and you don't understand English. Maybe. But I don't have that problem with other books. So, yeah, it's written in old... Fancy English is not the term I would use. But it's not even that. It's the way it's structured. Oh yeah. There you go. Bam! Alright. It's like, where do you put your commas? Where do you put your verb? Where do you put, you know, your subject? And how long should a sentence be before the reader loses interest? That kind of thing. So I'm still at the part where the hobbits are trying to meet Gandalf in the at the inn, like at the very beginning of the movie. I'm still there, stuck. So yeah, I realize that this is not. I remember this place since the last character. I'm just trying to figure out how I should best approach this. Oh crap, I missed it. I wanted to avoid being poisoned. Can I not just cancel that? Or is it just gonna kill me? Maybe it will kill me. I don't know. I'm trying to save up on moss. I think there was a way for me to not get killed by that. Maybe that do it. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'll buy more. I think it's 1,000 souls, so that shouldn't be too hard. Have I ever tried read it while also listening to the audiobook of it? Maybe it could help. Maybe I just can't do multiple mediums at the same time. Even like playing Dark Souls while reading text for me is like not a chore, but it's a lot of work. I can't watch a movie and do something else. I can't play a game and do something else. Relax, dude. I'll play with you in a sec. It's some of these things that I need to be absorbed in one thing at a time. And what audiobooks do is, you can do that while you're traveling or while you're... That's not poison yet, so just... Okay. So, I can't do audiobooks at all. I know people who do it all the time and they can't get enough of it because they can read while on the bus or whatever, and I can't do that. Okay, one-shot skeletons. That's a fun thing to do. Yeah. No, I don't want to be poisoned. Shit. Damn it. I don't... Oh, yeah, I'm still dying. Okay. I don't believe in multitasking. It's a concept, and I don't want to shine a negative light on people. It's not like my type of... I don't like saying, oh, these people are like this and they're bad or they're fools and stuff like that, but I really don't believe the concept of multitasking. It's like a trick that you do with your own mind. I can do multiple things at once. Maybe some people can do it, but I don't believe that it's really possible. You're just fragmenting. It's kind of like a processor. It's just, yeah, it has multiple cores and stuff like that, but your operating system still has to do specific steps one at a time. It could do multiple computations, but then at the end of the day, it has to do one thing at a time. So it's like, I'm not saying that people are computers, but I will say that while you're, watching a movie, while, I don't know, listen to your buddy talk and stuff like that, you're not watching the movie. You're just... Am I still poisoned? Fuck. Okay, I'm not sure how I used to be able to deal with that. I think it's like I have to deal with the effect before I get poisoned. So I'm just gonna run home. I have enough gold to, I think, buy... Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna run. See, I'm not poisoned here. I think it's just a matter of I should not be standing in it while this bar loads up. I think that's all there is to it. I'm playing Dragon Numbers and watching the stream at the same time. But yeah, but are you really doing it? Like, I can understand, like, you probably just hear me talk. That's one thing. It's like, oh, you can watch a movie and eat popcorn. Yeah. But if you're getting fragments of each, right? Like, you're not doing all of it. Some people just work better. Well, yeah, I do a lot of stuff simultaneously while I work. I'm handling multiple things simultaneously while I work. I don't necessarily work on different projects while I work, because that's just weird. Even though my bosses want me to. There's...
I knew you'd be back.
Yeah, chatting and gaming is okay. Like, that's... But I guess if you want to get technical, I guess that's multitasking, but I don't... Yeah, he's not the...
Lonely times these
Where is he? No, I'm switching between the chat and the game at a time. Right, but while you're in chat, you're not
Go
playing.
ahead. See what I'm offering.
Your game is either at pause or you're doing it quick enough that you don't necessarily need to pause it, that kind of thing, but you're still doing one at a time. Where is the moss?
Are you sure? Well, I may sell out while you...
Does she have it? And I just missed it? Let me double check. You just want to be 100 focused on what you want to do at all times. Well,
Don't abandon a poor old woman.
yeah, I prefer doing that, obviously. But what I'm getting at is... No, you don't have it. She doesn't have the moss. I was sure that she had the moss.
Lonely times these are.
Shit. I enjoy being focused on a thing at a time, but the what I was trying to get at is the mention that you're doing multiple things at once, while what you're really doing is doing multiple things, but you alternate between in rapid succession. I don't want to really dwell on it because it's like doesn't really matter.
Who are you again? No, I'm not serious. You do have a rather pleasant scent.
Yeah, I smell like corpse.
A type I'm quite fond of.
Buy an item. Why is she not?
Nothing suited you, I presume. Well, that's dismaying.
I don't know where to get the moss. Does the blacksmith have moss? I doubt it. Hey, asshole.
I'd given you up for dead. Don't waste my time.
The cat lady? Oh no, we're just you're replying to. Okay, so I don't know where to get moss. Well, shit.
Bearer of the curtain.
Oh no.
Seek souls.
Yeah, da, da.
Seek less.
Blah, blah. No. Get away. Rest. We're gonna travel. Alright, so... I love the fact that my pants are green. That's a really neat visual effect. I can see Gix getting super frustrated at that game. Which game? The cat lady? Not by the sound. Oh, great. He's there, back there. Okay. Well, of course he's back there. I just... Hey, you! Okay. So... I can't remember the last time I got to sit in on a Geek stream from the beginning. I'm glad you're liking it. Okay, so I gotta go like in and out like really fast, so come here. Okay, now run. Get that poison out of my system. Resist. Grr, grr, grr. There's got to be a better way to handle the poison. Let's probably get like a resist gear or something, but... Come on. There we go. So... Run, 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 run. I'll do that for now. But I gotta do that for all of the freaking items? That's gonna take a while. I love this guy. He's just like, not the ghost, but the skeleton is like, oh, give me my hand. Grab my hand. I lost my leg. I thought I was blocking, apparently I wasn't. Alright. Sweet. Alright, I got that loot. Now I need this loot. So, run, run, run. Grab, grab, grab. Okay. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Get it out of my system. And I'm not green. Oh, because it's not a pool of acid. Got it. It's just smoke. Does that mean, do I breathe green? I do not. Okay, so... I always find it weird when people see me playing Doom 2 and think it's not the real game because it's so old school. Yes, we have Pepsi. I'm not sure what you mean. You play Doom 2 and they think it's not Doom 2 because it's old? I did not make it. No! No! Okay. Well, I'm just about dead. Yeah. I choose Fallout. Fallout or versus the Elder Scrolls? You're talking to the Elder Scrolls guys, so you know what I say to that. I love the humor in Fallout, but... And I love my... like. I'll say it always when I talk about Fallout, is that Fallout 3 was the best... shit, I did not make it. Was the best role-playing experience I had in a long time. Despite the fact that I didn't play long, because I did not enjoy the... I did not enjoy the environments, really. So I prefer fantasy to begin with, so there's that. They started playing the game at Dune 4, so it's like a fan remake to them. Oh, yeah, I guess. I don't really like how they called the new game just Doom, not Doom 4. It might be confusing for people who don't know the first two games. They did that with... I think the worst offender is when Ubisoft does it, because they claimed to have made the original Prince of Persia. And that pisses the hell out of me. Because I love the original... the real Prince of Persia. And I'm not dissing the new ones. The ones that Ubisoft made, like the Sands of Time or whatever, those were great. But don't claim that you just you bought the property and nothing more. Well, you actually invented a game mechanic, which was really cool, but it's like you could have called it something else, or you could have just called it Prince of Persia 3, because that's what it was. For a game like Doom, like even like the problem with Ubisoft's way of doing it is that they claim it like they did it. But it's id, right? That makes all the Dooms and stuff like that. And they did that also. Well, not id, but they also remade Mortal Kombat, announced Mortal Kombat 10, because it's simpler that way. It is way better when they put the number. I'll grant you that, but I'm okay with just a Mortal Kombat or Doom, because Doom 1 is so old, and it's so, not irrelevant, but you don't need to know those games in order to play Doom. It's itself, essentially. It doesn't need the rest. And I think that's where the nuance is. Like, if you were to make a sequel, hang on. Battlefield 1 is actually not bad, because the first Battlefield was called 1942. So I'm okay with it. I'm actually not that picky with names. I'm trying to give you another example, and the only one I can think about, and I kind of hesitate to mention in stream because it's like the whole controversy and all that jazz, is the new Ghostbusters movie. Because it's already set, so you don't need a Ghostbusters 3 number, because that would confuse people even more. But they're kind of making reference to the original, especially in the trailer. So it's like, what is it? I don't get it. Just call it something else, or like Star Trek did with, you know, Star Trek: The Next Generation, Star Trek: Deep Space Nine, Star Trek: Voyager. You put like a, you know, Ghostbusters Resurrection, or The Revenge of the Ghost, or something. You know, Ghostbuster Next Gen actually would be kind of cool, or Extreme Ghostbusters, like the cartoon did. Because you had the real Ghostbusters, and you had the Extreme Ghostbusters, which wasn't as great as the original cartoon. But I enjoyed the. Because it's Ghostbusters. The Extreme Ghostbusters. It had its own, like, the soundtrack, the theme, it was like, alright, it was a cool twist, the guitar riffs and stuff like that. That could have been better, but other than that, like, it was still alright. I enjoyed it. For a second I thought it was a pile of mud, but no, it's a dwarf. You do? Alright. I should give proper playthrough of New Vegas sometime soon. Had problems last time, so I might be much better than I remember. Yeah, I think the whole Fallout 3 system is so well done that, you know, I haven't played New Vegas, and I know it had made some drastic changes to the Fallout 3 mechanics, but you can't go wrong. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Reduce poison and cures poison. Right, okay, so I want 2, because that's all I can buy. Sweet! Alright, so now I have to re-equip this. Alright, thanks for being there. Stop laughing at me. And we're gonna equip the moss. Oh, maybe I have more moss? Like different kinds? Recovery speed, what is that? Temporary boost, poison resist. I guess I could eat that before a run. And that's a radiant revive gem. Okay, so that's not bad. Fallout 3 has some bad writing, though. Is it really surprising? Dwarf, he's as tall as me. He's as tall as me, but considering some of the monsters there are in this game, he's actually kind of short. We've got to understand that Bethesda is not really the greatest at writing stories. Kind of like Blizzard. They make good games that can like have stories in them. The best stories that Bethesda really can do are the ones that are indirect, like you find them in a book, or you see like a cadaver on the floor with like a sword and a broken shield and like a I don't know, a huge axe in the chest kind of thing. So you kind of go, oh, what's this story? New Vegas was done by the Black Isles folks, or the ex-Black Files folks, the ones that are currently working with the Pillars of Eternity. And they're excellent writers, and in contrast, I believe that they're not so good at making like code that doesn't break. So at that point, it's like, what do you want? Like, you want bugs or do you want story? And I kind of want to have just a functional game, because the story I can make up my own, really. I don't necessarily need them to provide, although it does help. Like I thoroughly enjoyed Oblivion's story, despite the fact that the main campaign was you couldn't really rush it. Well, you can rush it, but I mean, you couldn't rush it and enjoy it because it was just so monotonous to close all the gates and oh, hello. I'm being invaded. Sup, I forgot how to... Is it G? Nope. Is it T? Yeah, it's T. Wrong bite. Bring it! I'm ready for you, son. Well, that's good. That's good. Alright. Alright, come here. Okay, he's attacking. He managed to dodge my attacks. And I'm stupid. Shit. What? I was sideways. How the hell did he attack me from that? How many attacks can he do without draining? I know you have regen. There you go. There you go. Suck on that. I let go. Okay, that's bad. Alright. Oh, I thought I was dead. I let go of the block. I thought I was dead. Alright. Good game. How many games did you knock out? I think I remember looking through the net and and I actually made it through all of the possible ones. Some of them I just like completely rushed through. Because after like 50-ish or so, you kind of just go, it's the same. I forgot how many. They weren't that bad, but in succession, they're terrible. Like, it's obviously filler. I'm kind of disappointed that I couldn't... I misjudged the animations on the guy. I love the effect your pants get all green and wet. Yeah, that I like. I think the first Uncharted was one of the few games that started the whole thing. Okay, run! Shit! I might as well just do it right now. Yeah, okay. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, they got repetitive way too early. I mean, what didn't help is that the Oblivion Gates were structured exactly the same. I mean, there was a tower, and you had that one orb. And thank goodness you could skip it, but at the same time, it's like, if you have your players skip, like something is wrong with your content. I'm pretty sure that Bethesda had better plans in mind for it, but they couldn't do it due to time constraints, maybe, or some such. Because it definitely looks like, especially the first game, was supposed to be something really massive and epic. And how is your game coming along, by the way? My games are... I was going to say delayed. It has been delayed, but it's making good progress. It's not like delayed in the sense like, we made some decisions, and they have obviously think about it this way. In 2013, I wanted to make a video showcasing what some of the environments that you could find yourself in, and I ended up not being able to put a video up because we were like readjusting everything and making it better because we had new ideas. And so it's like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if this would happen also? So we put it in, and it's like, oh, what about that? And it's like, we put it in. So at the end of the day, we just kept adding more stuff, so we never did that. And it's gotten more in the game now than I ever thought I would. Let me rephrase that. What little it's doing right now does a lot more than I thought it was going to do way back in 2013, if that makes sense. don't know if I can dodge this. Okay. Bam, bam. So, my initial concept, the pitch, was to keep it simple, fairly complex. You know, not necessarily in the graphics, but in the how it's designed, like dungeon design, and you know, how do you make a cave different from another and making it interesting and stuff like that. So, but graphically it would have been like a really like simplistic, and we made elaborations, and it looks way better now, but we had to make some sacrifices in terms of like feature. We had to push features back so that we could work on some of the artwork and stuff like that. So I was supposed to get to combat this year, and that won't happen. And I'm hoping to get the dialogue in. So yeah, other than that, it's looking great. I'm excited. What else can I say about it? Memory management is definitely something that I took a closer eye this month, or I should say the month before. So June, I'm cleaning some of that up, and I'm just going to focus on features. I'm just glad to hear it's not canceled. I remember you showed me and a few others to the game a while back when you were would shoot little green orbs at goblins or something. Yeah, that build is unrecognizable now. So much has changed. You know, forests. My water is ugly because it's just a flat blue plane, but it's we've got forests now. We got more interesting environments like caves and stuff like that. Because, well, that's like the artist or the artist. I shouldn't plural. I shouldn't put that in plural. You know, they're working well. They with me. We're working hard to make it all work. And now that we have a system now, it's more streamlined in terms of how to get art in the game and how it should be organized in the texture files and the memory and stuff like that. So we've got it figured out. So now my art guys just has to do like the whole wish list, like, you know, like a Excel sheet or a Word document. It says, I need all of this, and here's a list of all the items I need. And it's like, all right, he's busy doing his thing. And while we do that, then I have to work on like functions for, does chat work when you load a dungeon? Or how is memory? Is there a leak? Does it crash? How much memory does it need? I'm happy to say that I don't think it needs more than 4 gigs right now. So that's good. Because at one point it would carry the entire world in RAM, because it's when you're dealing with procedural generated content, like there's no world on your hard drive, there's nothing to load that, so it has to create, and it puts everything on RAM. And when you have the entire world in RAM, well, you do the math, and it would have taken 100 terabytes if you were to play and explored the entire world. Now you could think, oh man, 100 terabytes, that's a lot of game, but really no, it's a little bloated data, so we had to simplify it. We had to, we worked a way that we did saving and how it handles data and stuff like that, so now it's cleaner and stuff like that. Now the entire world gets saved in, a few hundred Ks. So you can see the difference between. I think if we did a math, it would probably go to a couple of, like, maybe a gigabyte instead. So we want to see. It's not that interesting to look at because it's like it's a walking simulator right now. There's no combat. There's no. We're getting buildings and cities done right now with like sewers. Yeah, backstab with very little health left. What else can I say? These guys are a lot easier to handle when you're not trying to dodge all over the place, so I'm happy. Not sure. Ah, I knew it was something else. Alright. Giant mace. I love the fact that chat just turned into like a World of Warcraft thing. Horde and Alliance. I like the Alliance, but I played Orc for 2 campaigns. It's Warcraft 1 and Warcraft 2. So it's hard for me to pick Alliance. Try rolling for what? That's just a poison pit. It's probably like an amazing loot. Boy, you're not fooling me. I'm not doing it. Well, I was always a Forsaken guy, so for me it's technically not the Horde. So I'm okay with it. Warcraft 2 was amazing. I actually really love Warcraft 3 too. But nothing beats the story, like the music. Yeah, Warcraft RTS was the best. The best. StarCraft, never really got into it. Like, I played a lot of it, enjoyed it for the most part, but if I had to pick a favorite, I guess it's the fantasy. I prefer fantasy. So, Zug Zug, you know. And the whole concept of getting gold and cutting trees, to me, is much more simpler than Vespene gas or minerals. That's a Command and Conquer thing that I just couldn't really understand. And so, oh, even the first one. You know what? I can't pick favorites, but because they're all amazing, and I have favorite things in all of them. But Warcraft 1 had procedural generation. And it was amazing. You could play like a custom game, either with an AI or the AI would cheat like crazy. Or a player. And you could decide, oh, what kind of tile set do you want? You want a forest kind of thing? Like a forest tile set? There weren't that many tile sets. I actually just remember green with trees as being one of them. Oh no, there was also like the cave. Like the Draymore looking like dark brown kind of thing with like green rivers. But You pick your tile set, and then you can decide like density of trees, how much tree density. It's basically like a noise, and then it picks like how much water do you want, and it was great because it was randomly generated, and I love that. Did you guys hear about the Hearthstone RPG that came out? Yeah, it's called World of Warcraft. Oh, on April 1st, the April Fools. You know what? I don't think I've ever... I used to follow April Fools of game developers a lot back in the day, but I got jaded a bit, so I don't... great. Oh, I dodged it. Nice. Or maybe I didn't. Huge Command & Conquer fan and was so disappointed. Yeah, Tiberian Sun was odd. I think I enjoyed the original Command & Conquer. Red Alert was alright. I have a lot of souls. Which is what, A level? But it wasn't until General that I thought Command & Conquer was getting back to its roots. Yeah, now the Command & Conquer... Oh, no, not this... Shit, I hate him. Worst boss in the entire game so far. I don't know how to deal with him as a blocker, though. How do you deal with a guy that swallows your gear up? Let's go slow and steady, like a turtle. But yeah, Command & Conquer did a... Well, the team that made Command & Conquer, I should say, are working on like a pixelated... Was I not holding block? Alright. They did a pixelated, almost Minecraft-looking top-down RTS that's very akin to Command & Conquer. So if you're a fan of Command & Conquer, you should check it out. I don't remember the name. Where am I? Oh, yeah. I don't remember the name. But you should check it out. How helpful am I, right? Gix, didn't you do this already? Yes, I have on a different character, and then Steam decided to wipe out my save file. So instead of playing this high-speed dagger-wielding dude, I'm playing a slow-ass knight with a heavy armor and shield and giant sword. So it's not the same character, it's not the same build. I figured I'd play it again with something that's probably easier for a guy like me, because I need it. Especially like I realized that selecting a class at the beginning of the game doesn't really do much, but the knight helps. Like the starter gear kind of helps, so it set the pacing for me. So it is a different character. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. And I can still do backstab, so I can't complain. Hello. That was confusing. I was trying to run. Yeah, that'll do. I was trying to backstab, like I always try to do. Yeah, I don't like the slug. I don't like the boss. He's Problem solved. Don't know that. I know you. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, you don't care. There we go. You die. I'm trying to run, but I guess he just turns around and takes hit. I guess it's because I'm targeting the guy. I am going to life gem. Alright, I'm trying to find a Game Geek starts talking about. I sometimes watch Total Biscuits, the Cynical Brit videos on YouTube. If you do a Google search on Total Biscuit, I know he made a... That's how I got aware of that game. He made a video of it. He wasn't necessarily talking... he was praising it for the most part, but he has some negative views on it too as well. So you might want to take a look at that, and he'll name the video for you. I can't... I guess that's the start. Aye. There you go. Good thing these things are slow. Bam! Elder Scrolls Legends. Oh, you got the beta. That nice. I got curious about that because I really hate... hate is a strong word. I don't like Hearthstone. And I'm thinking that one I might enjoy. I love Magic the Gathering. But the problem is that Wizard of the Coast doesn't seem to know what to do with a digitized version of Magic the Gathering. It's so weird, so it's... They don't know how to make apps. Alright, blocking does not work. Of course, I wasn't blocking them, but... I did defeat this boss, just on a different character that no longer exists. And I punched him for 20 minutes. Because I had no gear. Because he swallowed it, you asshole. I can hate this boss with a passion. You want the monster to destroy my gear? Yeah, that's very nice. Can I just kill him now? Kill him now! Kill him now! Okay, well, there we go. Did Gix answer it? I suck at multitasking. I was creating an account. No, he doesn't get destroyed, but he peels it off of you, right? So you're basically naked. And then you're like stuck in the fight while, unless you want to handle the inventory screen while you're fighting, your gear's gone for that fight. So for half an hour in that stream, and I know you were there because obviously you keep referring to the fact that I already killed the guy. I just kept wailing on him for half an hour with my fist. And it was painfully frustrating. Still not, yeah, I beat the boss, like, you know, after, what, 10 attempts? Of course, this was 2, but I've done it before, so. We're nearing uncharted territory, because I think I'm more or less caught up. Ooh, that was interesting. I love the feeling. There's, like, I have a fan over there, and you might be hearing it, actually, and it was, like, my Pepsi, like, bubbles and fizzles, and, like, the wind just, like, blew on my hand, and it was a nice feeling. I love it when it, like, bubbles up like that. Anyways. No, I'm not a commercial. Okay, so. We've been here before with the other character. Is there anything else I should know about? I can't go up. So, yeah. And this is about... I think this is about... There's another boss beyond... No, it wasn't a boss, but... Wait. This is square one. This is not where... Isn't there like another door? Yeah. There we go. Where do you... Illusion ahead. You lie. Oh, wait. Hi.
Still on the road?
No, I'm in the building.
Sorry to have burdened you, sir. This is for you, by way of an apology.
So what are our Morrowind plans? Regular upload schedule at all?
I found my thoughts growing hazy. My memories are fading, oldest first.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm so sorry.
I am frightened.
I'm laughing because I haven't had a schedule
If everything should fade,
since
we'll be left in
2009. So I can't. How do you reply to that? One of my plans. I'm trying to. Oh, hey. A good year. Yeah, that was when I was uploading almost every day. And sometimes even multiple videos per day. That's when I started. And I'm going to level up. I mean, that was a total, like, that year, or I should say, when I started, I had just finished a contract. And it was like I was playing Morrowind. I was doing Let's Plays. Right during a lull between contracts and stuff like that. So it's like, I've done that, and after a while, I was like, I moved to Montreal, because I wasn't there before. You know, got more training, and you know, I got a steady job, as we should say, because contract work is, you know, painful. It has its perks, but you know, you'll always stress about, oh my god, what am I going to do? And I've done a couple of contracts before, so it's like, yeah. And after that, it was just, I was slowing down to a point where, because we had to manage not just like time, but bandwidth, because you know we have limited bandwidth, at least in the country that I'm at, and because of the whole shebang, like I slowed down, and you know, one thing led to another, and to a point where, like, okay, I got busy with work, I got busy with that, blah blah blah, and then I played games, and I just couldn't find the time. So I had to make some sacrifices. So the schedule, or the let's plays, got slower and slower and slower.
Bearer of the curse.
And even then, I had some hiatus moments where I would just be absent for about a couple of weeks, months, maybe. And that's because I was working on other stuff, or sometimes I had technical issues, I couldn't play the game, or, you know, motherboard fried, that kind of thing. It happened on one of my laptops. The original had to be refurbished. It still runs now, but I think at one point the video card just fried, and they told me, oh yeah, you need a new motherboard now. And I'm like, all right, but it's not supposed to fry after a year or two. It's supposed to last a while, you know, especially for the amount of money I spend on these computers. So it was really so close. So because of that, I've been very careful about like what I do with videos and stuff like that. I've done live streaming a lot more because that's easier to do. And I've even taken shortcuts with my Let's Plays where I don't do annotations anymore. I don't do. I mean, I don't take many seconds to even just look at what's the content of a 20-minute video to label like all the content you would see in the video, like in the comments, stuff like that. So yeah, the ideal though, for like I've always wanted to use all of it. I always wanted to be more active with YouTube and, you know, do more videos and stuff like that, especially like, you know, get Morrowind done, get Skyrim done. I want to play other characters. I want to do live streams of Skyrim. You know, I want to be able to cast magic in one playthrough at some point. I want to be able to do DLCs. I want to be able to play other games. Let's play other games, right? So the idea is to do at least a week of Morrowind and then switch to Skyrim and then switch back to Morrowind, stuff like that, but I haven't always been able to do that, so yeah. Have I not gotten enough souls? No, guess not. 6,000. Alright, I thought I did, so streaming is so much less time consuming to create lots of content. Yeah, but I do appreciate this act of making videos. And it's funny because there's a huge contrast in how I do videos and how some other people do videos. Like, for example, question, do I have enough? Yeah, I'm fine. I know some of my friends are doing, and you know, they spend way more time than I do creating content. Maybe I was like that before I started. I don't believe I was, but they have like cue cards, like splash screens and stuff like that, intro music, and they take time to edit stuff out, and I just don't care. And I got known for not editing anything out, so it's like you're getting the whole shebang for good. Or I guess I should destroy one of these guys. I just don't know. 4,000. I'm gonna destroy the pursuer. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy the pursuer. I just want souls. 8,000. That's good for a level. I was gonna say I might be able to squeeze a second one, but no, the cost will increase.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you.
Longer
whole,
videos for
as it
more would
has
be
so
nice.
many others.
Yeah, the thing is that 20 minutes is like the sweet spot of videos are too short, and for some folks, videos are too long. You know, I sometimes post an hour or two streaming for like Dark Souls, and they end up people saying, "Oh, that's a lot of video," and well, yeah, you know, what do you expect? So you can't please everyone. I feel like 20 minutes is like the sweet spot for any attention span. It's the length of a StarCraft 2 match. It's the length of a Hearthstone match. It's the length of dungeons nowadays. So it's like almost formulaic. I just stumbled upon the 20 minutes because I did 10 minutes when you could only do 10 minutes. And then I grew to maybe half an hour, 20 minutes, and it just feels right. I should say it's just easier. I don't remember having that unlocked, but I'll go like this. Oh no, wait, is that? Yeah, alright. You know, I don't really like the boss weapons in Dark Souls except for the Moonlight Greatsword. I have some vague idea of what you're talking about. I can't agree or disagree because I've never seen. Because I don't care really much about crafting. I prefer to find my loot. So if the monsters aren't going to drop them, or if a chest won't have them inside their bellies, I'm not interested. I guess I'm old school that way. Back in my days, we had to find the stuff, not make it. So guess what? There won't be any crafting in my game. Oh. Backstab! Yeah! Acrobatics can't help you. And here's a fat guy. Come here. Oh, I wanted a backstab. Oh, alright. Titan shards. That's poison. That's an illusion, I think. Isn't it? Guess not. Moral wing, is that another word for cliffhanger? Cliff racer? That's funny. I know what this is. Alright. Come at me, bro. I'm ready. Okay, I have a problem with polearms, I guess. And the archers I'll get later. Most boss souls weapons are trash, sadly. I don't know, I heard a lot of people saying, no, don't destroy your shards or whatever because you get to craft weapons. But it's like, isn't that like super good experience? So I guess since I'm not a crafter, I might as well just sacrifice them all and just level up. Make it easier for me in the long run. I don't remember what that does. No. Isn't there a walking? Shit. Alright, I'm not getting there anytime soon. So let's explore ahead. This is stuff I've already done before, so I kind of know my way around. I love the fact that they have no heads. There we go. What are you doing? Torch ahead, and then I did it. Yeah. Oh shit. Alright, I gotta... Yeah, so you get poison when it stacks up on you too much. Didn't care for the Mages Guild stuff in ESO. Huh. I liked it. I have problems with how they're structuring their PvE, in the sense like level requirement and stuff like that for a lot of their content, especially in the end game. I don't know if they removed the veteran ranks, but I'm just waiting for that to happen so that I can play the game again. Okay, that's what I thought. Once they do that, I'm gonna be able to enjoy the Thieves Guild that they've got. I might enjoy, you know, that Orgrimmar looking place. Was I supposed to be on it? Right, we'll wait. It's actually kind of slow, so that's not bad. Did they remove veteran ranks? Okay, I'm just gonna need to patch like a 50 gig size file, I guess, and I'll try it at some point. Because I really enjoyed it. It was a good MMO. Nowhere near the best. It had a lot of flaws, but I had fun in it. Right now we're having fun with Black Desert Online. I was struggling to find the name. And that's fun, although Black Desert Online, oddly enough, it's not structured for multiplayer for some reason. Like, it's an MMO, and there's an economy and stuff like that, but questing in a group is really weird. You might as well just do it on your own kind of thing. So what's the point of that? So we're, like, my friends and I are kind of only doing it on our own. That's cool. No, I want to climb before that squishes me. Oh no, I'm safe here. Sweet. So I have no idea where I'm at right now. This is completely new, by the way. But I've been thinking, although I've been playing Dark Souls, I've been playing you know, Elder Scrolls and stuff like that. But I've been thinking about maybe playing more Final Fantasy XIV, because I had a total blast playing that game. And the only reasons why I have not continued to play that game is, you know, when you're playing with too many MMOs, you're MMO'd out. And, you know, you pick the ones where you can play with friends kind of thing. But even as a solo player, I wouldn't say solo, but even on my own kind of thing, I had a huge blast with Final Fantasy Online. So, like, I've been thinking about going back there. Boss fights are amazing. The story is decent. It's like a good mixture between single-player storylines and MMOs. The only part is that Final Fantasy Online is so confusing. I don't understand the endgame. So it's really hard for me to understand what I'm supposed to do, how I'm supposed to gear up, that kind of thing. Have you been playing a lot of Overwatch? No, not at all. Didn't care too much. I'm just exploring, like, where am I supposed to go here? Okay, this guy is going to blast me to pieces. But I can jump. Yeah, that's a jump. I don't want to miss my fall, though. Alright, so maybe I can jump that, but I'm not going to try. I'm heavy. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of the idea of Overwatch to begin with. Hello, girl. Wow, you guys... Oh, no, I ruined it. No, I ruined it. I ruined it. Oh, no, no, no. Get away, get away, get away. It looks fun. Like, don't get me wrong. It just... I don't want that from Blizzard. Like, of course, I want fun games from Blizzard. But I don't like... They're bite-sized games. And there's very little content. Like, there's a few maps. A lot of characters. Their story seems really fun to watch in their, like, videos and stuff like that. But, you should wear more clothes. But, I'm not interested. And it doesn't help the fact that it's a PC and console game. There's absolutely no Mac version so far, and they're almost afraid to try. It's a DirectX game, so I can't even run that on my Windows. Well, I should specify DirectX 11. Because nothing in DirectX 11 actually works or runs, so I can't do that. And that's probably the reasons why they have a problem with building a Mac version. And as Blizzard, I'm actually disgusted by the mentality that they worked on a game without having a Mac team in the back end of this. So yeah, I'm not playing. They obviously don't want me to play, so I'm not going to play it. Isn't Dark Souls 2 DirectX 11 as well? You're seeing me playing it, so obviously it works. It's DirectX 9 and 10, I believe. Dark Souls 3 is DirectX 11, and that one I can't run. That looks deadly, so I'm not going to... Maybe there's another way around? Indeed. Is there a way to do that without poisoning me? Can you shoot the barrels for me, dude? I'm trying to, like... put my sword in there without... I did play a little bit of Overwatch, so thank you. So I kind of know what to expect. Didn't really like it. It's all right. It's a shooter, and I enjoy shooters. Like I love. Oh yeah, I can't go there. Anyways, I love Rainbow Six. You know, that's probably my favorite shooter series, next to like Marathon and Halo. So yeah. Oh, this is where it. Okay. What was I gonna say? There is a way for me to run Windows in DirectX, but I don't like the solution. So I'm not gonna do it. What is it? A mirror shield. Is that awesome? Alright, I have to do that without... Oh, God. I should have been quicker on that. Is there a switch? Yeah, I know. Hang on. Is there a switch? No. No, no, no. How is your Ocarina of Time playthrough? I gave up. Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm so funny. I love Zelda. Alright, Legend of Zelda. Link to the Past. What else is there? There's Link Between Worlds. It's amazing. Link's Awakening. All the 2D Zelda games. The moment you go in 3D is where I really go crazy with rage and frustration. And it comes down to mainly the controls. If you hear me bitch about the targeting in Dark Souls, then you have just a glimpse of what I have to deal with Ocarina of Time. In Skyward Sword, it just controls didn't really play well because you were kind of forced to use the Wiimote. And Zelda is a crazy girl in that one. So I really have no... I mean, I have not played Wind Waker, and it seems like probably the best one of the bunch in the 3D realm. Ocarina of Time, my buddy says that I'm in the second last boss, and he's like disappointed that I gave up on it, but really the game doesn't want me to play the game, so screw it. So I just close it. I didn't uninstall it because it's on my 3DS, but I'm not going to be bothered going back in there. Ocarina of Time blew our minds when it came out. It did not blow mine for the exact same reasons that I've been mentioning, because I was a PC gamer at the time. Still am, I mean. And a controller with the joystick, to me, it was just crazy. Doesn't make sense. I can play Mario, I can play Sonic the Hedgehog, but the moment you give me like a joystick, and you give me two, that's even worse. So, but there's a lot also of designs in Ocarina of Time that I just couldn't do it. Like the way how you handle puzzles and stuff like that, they're different. How you read information, it's all different. And whoa, lady! Oh no, I was gonna say, is that you? But no, the lady killed me. So yeah, you could argue that the two of these Zelda games are easier, but that's because they were well designed, in my mind. In any case, 3 Zelda games are frustratingly bad. I find. I wouldn't say bad. There's far worse games. They're still good, but games that I don't find amazing, I don't play them. Oh yeah, there's a switch there. I've never finished 2D Zelda. I don't like them as much as the 3D ones for some reason. Yeah, my buddy who's he grew up on Ocarina of Time, he doesn't like the 2D games. And he feels like he has less control, which, to me, that's the reason why I love the 2D games, because I have more control. You point in the direction you want and you hit A or B or whichever button you map the swing at sword at, and the guy does it almost immediately. There's no targeting bullshit. There's no the camera, nah. There's none of that. So yeah. No, don't follow him. I swinged one too many times. They're doing a new console and an open world Zelda game. Yeah, I was kind of curious on that one. Still wouldn't be able to play it because it's on a console. But I'd be curious to play it out as like at a friend's house and see how the controls work. Like I don't mind it. But it's such a weird feeling to be such a fan of the series, yet I'm so detached. Alright, I'm getting destroyed. Zelda... The Legend of Zelda is open world. Link to the Past wasn't really. I mean, I guess. But the 3D Zelda games are mostly very linear. So I think that's their logic behind like the whole shebang of calling it like an open world, because they want to do like a Skyrim or a Witcher 3 kind of thing, right? Which I think the series desperately needs to get back to formula, because the original was great. And the reason why I believe, like, I say that, oh well, Ocarina of Time is linear, is primarily due to the idea that the only open area is the valley where you run around on your horse, and sometimes there's skeletons during the night, and sometimes there's some weird creatures or ghosts to shoot at. But other than that, like, you have a very specific, go to this dungeon or go to that dungeon, and that's, oh god, can camera try to lock on target. So yeah, Zelda got very, very linear. Yeah, pose. Link Between Worlds was almost open world. Like, I had that open world feel, because you could basically do any dungeon in any order, but it was still very linear in terms of how you progress and how you do. There's no like, oh, what's this quest gonna do? Like, you do it. You just pick the dungeon in any order you want. I kind of like that, but have you done the dreaded Chrono Trigger stream yet? I have not. I'm sort of shying away from it. It will happen. It's just a question of when. Hey, don't run it away from me, you bastard. I didn't know you were programmed for that. Okay. Oh, great. That's a trap. Minish Cap. I have not played that one. There's a lot of Zelda games I have not played. I'm curious to have these Four Swords, the new one. But it's just 4 players, so it's like, eh. If you don't kill him fast enough, he locks you out. Interesting. I got this. I think I'm going this way. Yeah, this is the part where I died. So, sneak, 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 and no, I can't do it. Okay, that's as best as I'm gonna do it. I heard the new one was pretty mediocre. I don't know. I broke my 3DS, which is kind of a shame. Well, I don't. It popped out. I dropped it at one point, and which I don't ever do. By the way, that's the first time I've ever dropped a device, and the plastic casing kind of just popped out, and I just have to find a way to unscrew it and try to reassemble it. It might have broke though, and I'm gonna have to find another 3DS. But it was like a well, you might see it behind the camera or behind me, but it was a Link Between Worlds special edition kind of 3DS. So I kind of liked it. Yeah, oddly enough, I really enjoyed Nintendo's portable devices. It's like the Game Boy was really cool. The Game Gear couldn't handle it. Was it the DS? What was it called? The one that was gray silver and you'd like flip phone almost. That was a really cool device. I was a huge fan of that one, although I never owned one. I had a pocket Game Boy. And then I went to the 3DS. Oh yeah, that guy. Hi. Wait, what? I'm having a blast with the new Fire Emblem for 3DS. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to try that one out. But there's a new Monster Hunter coming out, so it's like, like I don't want to, like I don't have enough time to play all of the games, so gotta pick and choose. I'm having a blast with, despite my issues with controls. Again, Super Smash Bros. I've been enjoying it. I used to play Monster Hunter 4 before my thing broke. I enjoy... There was that Monster Hunter, like, Final Fantasy game that was... It's kind of cute. It's boring at the same time, but it's got some good mechanics in it. Whoa, 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 I'm being shot at? I don't know about you. Alright. Oh, stupid camera, piece of shit. Yeah, Final Fantasy Explorers. It took the time to explain to you mechanics, something that Monster Hunter did not. I love how you scale difficulty and stuff like that. I love the bosses, the boss fights. Alright, come on, run. I love... Oh, I'm poisoned. Of course I'm poisoned. Oh, I should just die. Yep. What else? What else can I say? I haven't played it too much. I played it enough to be satisfied with it. I was like, it wasn't worth the purchase, the amount that I spent. Because I feel like I shouldn't be playing this game on my own. Like it feels like a multiplayer game, and most of the time when I'm playing, I'm in the subway or something like that. So it's like, hey, there's no multiplayer. Yeah. I love the mix and match skills and stuff like that. I really like that part of the game. But I think I spent more time. Well, I definitely spent more time and enjoyed my experience better, more with Bravely Default. And there is a sequel to that, but I don't even think I finished the main, the first game. So I think I did. It's kind of confusing, the story. See, this guy doesn't have any recoil. Oh, I guess he does. Alright, I messed up. I've tried looking for roguelikes on the 3DS, but Japan has a weird way of dealing with those. Whoa! Are you playing on console or PC? I am on PC. And I can definitely show you my build. It is a knight. Give me a second, I'll dispatch this guy. Done. Alright, it is a knight that is level 65. So I'll let you roam around with this screen, or peruse the screen, while I refill. What the heck are you talking about, Terabyte? So I got that and my equipment. Is there a better way of showing the equipment? I guess not. So I got the Bastard Sword +5, got a Twin Dragon Great Shield +2, got the Heidi Knight Iron Mask, Armor +1, Elite Knight Armor +1, Elite Knight Gloves, Leggings, No, last time I said yes, I'll play that game on Chrono Trigger. Donkey wants to see enemy girls. Well, he can watch enemy girls anytime he wants. Those aren't the kind of games I enjoy playing. Aha! I think it's a dating simulator, which... What the hell? Alright. It's a dating simulator that, like, it's Japanese, so it has some... Yeah, weird stuff. And as someone who has coded really crudely his own dating simulator back in college, I'm not a fan of the genre. Good concepts though, but not my thing. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Watch this anime called The Seven Deadly Sins. I haven't watched a good anime in a while, with the exception of Zero something. The guy who travels back in time by dying. Or it's like Groundhog Day with death. Why can I not get past this guy anymore? Oh crap, you bastard! Really? You want to invade my game? Yeah, where is he? Like, I welcome the challenge, but... I don't know where he starts. That's the thing, right? Alright, I'm gonna clear these guys before he shows up. I gotta prep the leveling field. Whoa, 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 whoa! How is that? Like, what happened there? Can I not attack? I have to watch the replay for that. Give me a second. Okay, I understand how I died. I don't understand how my initial attack didn't hit any of them. Alright. Well, that was disappointing. I wanted to fight the guy. Is he still in the game? Oh, was that you? I go out of my way to murder you and you die to trash mobs? Dude, I was trying to clear the area. Not my problem that the game just decided to not care at all about controls. Swung my weapon, it was supposed to kill these guys. Instead, they went like full immune and backstabbed me for some reason. I just didn't get it. There we go. That's right. Die. Yeah, you can come back and try to invade me if you want. Oh. I'm okay with that. I love PvP. I'm not good at it, but I love it. Those ladders are fine. Like, I don't... For some reason, that one instance just did not work at all. Alright, now I'm blocking you. There you go. It's weird because I can complain a lot about stuff that Dark Souls is doing wrong, and I should mention stuff that Dark Souls is doing amazingly well, and it's just the dungeon crawling experience is... Ugh. Almost died again to targeting, because gotta love that, but the dungeon crawling is amazing. I did so much PvP in Dark Souls 3, had to uninstall the game so it didn't consume me. What I heard was the scary thought about doing PvP in Dark Souls 3 is that isn't there like a system that flags you as a cheater by accident? Like, doesn't that... You're gonna die by yourself, aren't you? Please die by yourself. Thank you. You're so nice. Hey Gigix, does your Mac also emulate a GPU or does it use the... Okay, I haven't used emulation software since 2001. Is that correct? Maybe 2002. Emulation software, what we'll do is that it'll fake a CPU and GPU and all that stuff. It'll pretend so that your software can think that, hey, Windows can be installed on that thing. And then it runs. It's slow as hell. Emulators like Nintendo 64 or Super Nintendo, stuff like that, you can run on a PC. That's an emulator because it pretends to be proprietary hardware like a Nintendo. What I'm running on is using technology called Wine. And Wine basically stands for Wine is not an emulator. And so what does that mean? It means that software basically tells software like Windows or your BIOS or something like that, here's a virtual environment, use the hardware that the computer already has and make it run. So my CPU, my GPU, my RAM, my hard drive, actually hard drive, let's put a half note on that. All of these things are not emulated. So basically, and I have this halfway because what I have right now, my setup, is that I have a virtual disk that contains my Windows partition, and that expands and it contracts based on how much data I installed on my Windows partition. So that if I install more games on Windows, then it's using more hard drive space on my Mac, and I have to uninstall games on my Mac or vice versa, right? But it uses the hardware evenly, like nobody's business. So the only thing where it slows down, because it's not emulation, but it's still, there's still some steps involved to fake few things. fighting behind a caster is dangerous as hell. So I am going to retreat! Retreat! Yeah, that was close. The only thing that my computer has to fake is DirectX. And you can say, well, you have Windows. Technically, you already have DirectX. Yeah, sort of. But my operating system runs on OpenGL. My Mac runs on OpenGL, and my Mac is what is displaying Dark Souls at the moment. So what Wine is doing is that it has to convert DirectX libraries, or anything that DirectX would tell the video card. It has to go through an extra step to say, no. Talk in OpenGL. It translates live in OpenGL, and that's how you get the game right now. You get to see the game. So, does that explain the process? So yeah, I have 8-core processor. I think it's an 8-core processor, 3.5 gigahertz, with a crap ton of RAM, and I got 2 gigabytes of video RAM. What is it? FirePro D300. I got 2 of them. Wow, that's a sneaky little bastard. Yeah, it's his attack arc thing that. Gigas is an Max fanboy. That's a funny concept. We have drastic different ideas of what a fanboy is. Can you stop moving for a second? Thank you. There we go. That's what I wanted. Whoa! Camera, please. Thank you. I don't use mods. So... That's all I gotta say about that. Yep. Come on. And I'm dead. He was easier with my bandit character. Yeah, I can understand how mods can fix part of the game, especially if the developers decided to not fix them themselves. Like patches and bugs. Why is my camera so freaking awful right now? What I don't like about mods, it's generally speaking, it's oh hello. Hang on, give me a second. I want to clear this guy. Yeah, unofficial patches are great. Beyond that, it becomes this like idea that, hey, I know more, or you know, I don't believe that Bethesda knows how to do game design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, there you go. Where is it? Where are you? There you. Target, please. Target. Target. Who the hell is that guy? He's He's blue, so maybe he's ally, but why would he... I'm confused. Like some people would like mod the game to say increase damage for stealth, or you know, make stealth more interesting and stuff like that. But that's like subjective. And of course, I would probably do things my own way and make them fix. I don't like Armada killed the lore. I guess so. But I don't... Like, it's great that the Bethesda do that. Like, developers, like, support modders, but... Alright, well, there's something wrong here. What are you doing? Alright, well, you're dead. What was that all about? Oh. Hi. Can I drink? So, he's the bad guy. Alright. Come here. He looks powerful as hell. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was anticlimactic. Trying to explain to people that I prefer physical games over digital games on Reddit right now, and I have such a hard time understanding that. How can I explain that? Yeah, my camera goes weird in these stairs. I'm trying to target. There we go. I have similar conversations with people that read books, and I read books in a digital format because it's lightweight and I can read with whatever font I want. There's no printing errors. There might be mistakes, but like ink won't fade off the page and stuff like that, and I can have as many books as I want on my device. That's perfect. So I have similar arguments with people, or not arguments, but discussions. The thing is I prefer physical copies of games, but that's because I obviously preferred when games didn't have online-only modes. And some games don't, like Steam doesn't... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, kill me now. Like, I don't care now. Man, that's a relentless NPC. So, the idea that you own the disc and that you can install it, and here's the fun part about discs. It's that it contains the original copy of the game. So that means that if they ever do patches and you don't like what they've done with it, you can always revert back to what you bought. Unless the game is online only, and it's completely defeats the purpose. So the whole concept of Steam, I appreciate it, but I don't like it. I understand what it does for a developer and for a player. It has advantages for sure, but I don't like having an app that allows me to run my games. Just make my game run on my computer and get it off, right? So, what else can I say about that? Like, it's just... I started to care less about that as time goes. Like, I'm playing Dark Souls 2 and it's completely digital. I have Fallout 4 and it's completely digital. I can't play Fallout 4, but whatever. I have all these games, but I also have physical copies of like Diablo 3, and I prefer that. They're more like collectible pieces now. On my 3DS, all my games are digital. And the reasoning behind that, although I prefer to own a physical copy, and in some cases, because I've been thinking about getting a new 3DS, is I could have just swapped games on those two 3D... stupid animation. So I could have like my two devices, because that one I believe it still works, and have different cartridges in, and I could play. Didn't think about that. But I love the advantage of having a large SD card inside the 3DS and just pile up my games there instead of swapping stuff. Because for a mobile, swapping physical copies of data is obnoxious. Like, I don't like that. So to me, it makes more sense. Right? For a PC game, just give me a disc. Actually, not necessarily a disc, but because give me a USB key, because then I could actually install it. Because my computer does not have a CD-ROM drive, so give me a disc, and I would be happy. If you, I would rather not have Steam. I'm running out of experience. These guys will no longer give me experience points. This is bad. And my souls are way in the back there. So... then again, I can't do much with 4,000. How are you? I'm doing great. You? I don't think Witcher 3 can run on one disc. That's a good point. Like, some games now are so large. The question I have to ask, though, is why are they so large? It's not content. People don't seem to be doing as much optimization as they should. So they're kind of wasting space on disks. That's not true for every game. But for the most part, of course. Like, they have a Blu-ray, they have to fill it. They have a quota, so I might as well just use, like, uncompressed textures and do with that. A nice shield. Shield physics. The idea of putting a game on multiple discs have never bothered me, to be honest. Yeah, it has bothered me back in the day when I had to install specific games. I think it was like 12 floppy disks. That was like getting a little bit over the top. Games like Dragon's Lair 3 was only 3 discs. I think Warcraft 1 was 4 discs before it got to a CD-ROM. Maybe 8 discs, now that I think about it. But I had a strategy game. I'm desperately trying to remember its name. I think it was just called Generals. That thing had 12 discs. It was an amazingly hard game. I loved it. But it was such a pain to install. So you just like make sure that you don't think about uninstalling it, because that's your half of the day right there. Final Fantasy VII had 28 discs. Wasn't that on the CD-ROM because it was on the PlayStation 1? I know Final Fantasy VIII was on 4? Yeah, discs. I do agree that discs are obsolete. What I don't agree is that doesn't necessarily mean that... oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That doesn't necessarily mean that you can't have a physical copy of the game. It just means that don't use CD-ROMs. Don't use floppies. Use USB discs. That might cost a lot. But, I don't know, I like that. Those haven't been around since 1997. You know the irony of all that? Whoa. Yeah, I was trying to run before. And whoa, God! The irony with that is that I remember when the first iMac was announced in 2001, maybe 1999. Yeah, around that time, people were going crazy because, oh my God, it doesn't have a floppy disk drive, a floppy drive. It had a CD-ROM drive, and that was it. And it had no standard connectors. It was all USB, and I was like, oh my God, this is a scandal. We need our disk drives because we need to install the Windows on it, or some weird stuff like that. I remember having conversations with people, and at that time I was already telling them, like, what do you use these floppy disks for? When's the last time you used yours? And they're like, I don't know. I just like having it. It's like a comfort, I guess. There are two kinds of floppy disks that... the multiple kinds of floppy disks, but the ones like the 1 megabyte format is... Whoa! The 1 megabyte format was actually 144. The iMac came out in 98. Okay, so I was a little off by a year or so. And now look at my computer, it doesn't even have a CD-ROM drive. So, I get that. Just find a replacement. Oh man, my source of income is going away. It's not like I was grinding or anything, I'm trying to play the game. I don't like that aspect of Dark Souls 2. I think it's a huge mistake. Why don't you get staggered, you miserable ass? There we go. The game has about 40 gigs around. Yeah, Fallout 4 is actually pretty big. But I have to wonder, is the game itself really that big? Like, in the sense, like, how's the content? Like, it can't be that massive. Does it look that much better than the original, than Fallout 3? To warrant that space? Or does it have really that much content? Like, I know Bethesda loves to cram their games, and I love them for it. But I'm kind of skeptical. To me, it just looks like lack of optimization. Fallout 3 was how big? I think it was like 7 gigs, give or take. I could be wrong. I don't even own a copy of Fallout. Well, I own a copy of Fallout 4, but I don't own a copy of Fallout 3. I thought about rectifying that though. I actually like that game. Well, you freaking leave me alone. Are you dead? Of course not. Alright. 7 to 8 gigs. Okay. So... Fallout 4 is what, 14 gigs? So it's double? Or a little less than double? And I'm wondering, where is that for? I think Fallout 4 is like 14 gigs. It might be actually bigger than that. But, shit. Fallout 1 is 700 megs. Yeah, that's about right. I mean, it fits on a CD-ROM, right? Fallout 2 is about the same too. Probably slightly bigger because you would install it, so it would decompress, but... Die! Alright. Making progress. Well, progress. Slowly going back to where I was. Yeah, I don't think they... Like, games grew in the past 2 or 3 years, but I don't think they grew for the right reasons. Fallout 3 is 9 gigabytes on Steam. Well, why can I not move there? Come on. I don't want to try that mist wall. Just think how big Skyrim 2... Yeah, but like, how big will it actually be worth? That's the question, right? I mean, we won't care because it's going to be amazing, but... Still more stuff to do up top. But I'll try the miss at some point. I just don't want to do it right now. Fallout 4 is 30 gigabytes? So that's 3 times as much. And someone said it was marginally better than... Trolling the casters. Skyrim 2, take it or leave it. I would love if Bethesda would support their games a lot more than they do. I mean, don't get me wrong, they do a good job, but I want them to make more DLCs and less games. Does that make sense? Like, you make a giant world, right? Great game, good mechanics, and then just make content. Make more stories, make more... You could charge even the same, like it just make it run. I don't know, that's just my take. I love expansions. Alright. That's gonna be a problem. Oh, I managed. Sweet. But I got nothing else except for this. Use. They should hire Obsidian again for a new Bethesda-style game, but not screw them over again. I don't know. I'm not a like. I like what they do with the writing, but I'm not a huge fan of what they do in terms of mechanics and systems and stuff like that. They did an okay job with Pillars of Eternity. Oh yeah, it's this guy. I'm stuck with this guy. I don't know how to beat him. Okay, so now I got a inventory, which is gonna be awkward, but it's either that or die. Shit. Use. Back. 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 Thank you. There you are. Alright, where are we? Oh, you're going back? I'm right here. I'm not putting it on my hotkey because SS Flax. Oh no, I have to remap them anyways. I was gonna say, I don't want to have multiple stuff to make mistakes with in terms of like hotkeying, and I don't want too many weapons on my map, my buttons. Let Obsidian run story and world development, and ZeniMax run game mechanics. ZeniMax is the sister company for MMO. Yeah, that could work. Wait. Too bad I couldn't backstab. There you go. He's dead. Problem solved. I exploited a weakness in the AI. Alright. Now, what does he suggest? Illusion wall ahead. No, it's not. Oh, wait. Maybe there is. Shit. I see something. Poison. Like every system is trying to make it like a horrible. Don't you press A? I don't think it's press A. No, A doesn't do anything. I think you just have to attack. Last time I did that, it was a shield, but no, this does not work. So he's lying. Now, there is 4 dudes here, and this guy's gonna die from it. Alright, so... No, 2 dudes, sorry, I said 4, but that's not true. And that's gonna be a problem. So... okay, can I at least target one first, and then do this? Psych, ha ha ha! Oh, I hope I don't die. Sweet. I'm so poisoned. Alright, we're not doing that boss anymore. It looked interesting though, but there was just no way. How the hell do you deal with poison? You need poison resistance, which I don't have. So the game is basically telling me, hey, you know those decisions that you made early in the game? Well, fuck you. Yeah, so we're not going there. Can I give you a hint to make this 1,000 times easier? Yeah, do tell. I'm going to try to get to that other mist that I was skipping last time. Oh, that guy's gone. Set the windmill on fire? Oh, you're right. Oh, shit, you're right. I did that last time, didn't I? Yeah. Alright. So... I just have to remember where to do it. I think it's here. Or no, wait, it was at that spot with the looting, wasn't it? Alright. Which is closed. Switches are permanent. Try torch. Okay, so he said to do it here. So let's try it here. I really hate the UI. I could try maybe the spell. Okay, no. So we'd be here. Or is it actually in weapon? No? How do I put magic? Oh, there it is. So, let's try that. I've never done a magic spell before. Right click. Or am I too dumb to use it? I have no idea what these stats do or mean. Alright, let me... My guy's like, oh, I think my hand's on fire. Alright, so that's not it. So, that's not gonna work. There's a torch. Got it. I was like, where the hell is my torch item? So now I have to go to find a lantern or a bonfire. Light it. Which resets the entire... so stupid. Well, again, there's not that many monsters to... I did it before. I'm trying to understand how. I can't obviously can't click there. So is it like, can I? No. That's actually kind of neat. Okay, there is nothing. I toggle. Thank you. Okay, now I just need to remember what the toggle key was. Ah, shit. That wasn't it. Why? No. H. It's none of those. It's definitely not those. Right, that's the camera. No. 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 I thought it was Y, but that's not Y. Delete? No. Control? No. Shift? Z? No, that runs. What the hell? I'm running out of buttons. F? No. F is jump. I know it's not M. It's N. Alright. N is... So now I just gotta go and run! I feel like that orc in the Lord of the Rings. Oh my god! Alright, now I gotta deal with these guys. Yeah, alright. Come here, you bastard. I can't block, but I can definitely attack. Combat is so much harder without a shield now. Alright, so I gotta do that again. It wouldn't reset, that's a good point. That's a good point. I don't remember having so much problems with these guys, but for some reason it's like, hey, you know what? You're getting used to this. Let's make them like harder. I don't think I'm playing it any different than before. Alright. I don't care. Okay, so... if I can reach one more checkpoint, I'll be pretty satisfied. Alright, so, in torchlights. Time zones are weird. Why does it always... hang on, give me a second. Why does it always do that? Do you see that? I'm not moving the mouse at all. Like my mouse, I'm letting go of the mouse. Why does it do that? Oh, of course. Yeah, it's stupid. Charge! Wait, does that mean I don't have my torch anymore? Okay, thank God. Hey, you! I can kill you in 2 hits, but for some reason I keep missing. Okay, there we go. Have fair exchange. So now... aha! Please don't give me a cinematic. Please don't give me a cinematic. Please don't give me a cinematic. Thank you, game. Nothing bothers me more than just like, here's your character, now let's pull back and show you the entire windmill. Kinda expected more smoke though, but like poison gas leaking out. Oh! I forgot that's where it was. Bam! Done. Alright. So now we have progressed, which is a light that I had before. And then the other character. So now... they made the fog wall such a boss thing that I find the messages confusing. Like it's mixed. Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah, get away, get away. Alright. And I don't need to kill the guys on the right, so I'm just gonna book it. Whoa! Alright, well, you want to fight, obviously. It's like, hey, don't you ignore me, you... Batman. You wish. You are a knight, but you're not the Black Knight. Or the Dark Knight, sorry. Oh, that could have been a backstab. Kinda wished... poke. I don't understand why I'm having such a huge problem now with these guys. But I think it boils down to the fact that because I've done this so often, that I just want to get over with. Like, I just want to kill these guys and... get it done as fast as possible. Which is counterproductive because I make mistakes then, and it was like, okay, well, and now I gotta do this again. And she's gone, and I don't have avoid burning. She poisoned herself because she's an idiot. Done. I loot. Come on. I think I rely too much on my shield. That's the only thing that keeps me alive. The game punishes you for being too offensive, too aggressive. So you either block or you dodge. The last character I played was a character that relied on dodge, and I was doing all right, but I still struggled. Oh, there's our stairs there. Oh, go figure. Is that how I'm supposed to do it? You're supposed to say, oh, I can't do all of that with all the poison, so now you go, oh, look at that. Huh. Too bad there's no lore that explains what you do. Alright, run, run, run. Oh, he's like, oh no, I won't let him through. Well, you let me through. Sucker. Alright. Oh, that's way better. Let me on the platform. Thank you. Alright, so I gotta get the poison off. Of course, she had to use a spear. So when you meet a lady like that, what do you do? Like, where... You know, like, hey, I'm over here. I'm up here. And it's like, no, you're down there. Your head is, like, at your hips. Alright, she's gonna be a problem to deal with. Then again, I can sort of squeeze a few attacks. She poisons. Okay. Huh. Sure, you do that. Do your thing. Oops, that's a mistake! That's a mistake! That's a mistake! Okay. Roll. Throw it. It's an explosion! Or at least I think it's an explosion. Maybe it's a buff that gives me like extra health. Wouldn't that be awesome? Alright, well you're getting oh, that almost hit me. You're getting quick on that. Whoa! Yeah, Gix, you block too often. Oh, that's a new move. That's like actually kind of cool boss. Earlier, I thought like it was way overkill with all the poison. Well, obviously, this is the way to go. Whoa, lady, relax. I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm trying to kill you. But that's only because it's self-defense, really. Still hurts. Okay. All right. She has a nasty hug. It's a shame because I like hugs. You don't know what it's like to play swordsman. You don't know the struggles of... I know what it's like to play swordsman. I'm playing one right now. I don't know the struggles of a cleric. Wouldn't a boss designed with poison be, like, easier for you? I'm assuming that clerics can heal poison or whatnot. It's one of the reasons why I don't play casters in this game, because I believe that would be impossible for me to play with. Casters have a reputation of being harder to play, but more powerful in the end. Considering this is a game that's supposed to kick my ass, then it's like, guess what I'm gonna try to do? Oh yeah. Alright. Actually, I'm still gonna run to here. Because she would follow, wouldn't she? Not that it matters. Going down. Hey guys! What up? Come on, 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 come on. Enter the mist. Invulnerable. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I thought I was invulnerable. Alright, so. Hey, hey, girl. No, my souls. My souls. My souls. Was I not blocking? Alright. That sucks. I like to hit things with swords. Not really big one into spells in these games either. I like spells. I like playing the caster in RPGs. But it depends, right? If you're just like, oh, like fireball, like no, I don't like that. I like utility more so than DPS, say. Alright, we're going through the paces. We know what we're doing. Swordsmen are supposed to use 2 swords, and clerics will... I still don't understand what you mean, to be honest. Oh, she's not dead. Hello. From behind. Alright. So... I'll get Batman over here. Come here. No, I definitely like a slower method, like of... no. I overshot the... There we go. You shield bashing backstabber. I like daggers. The problem with daggers is that not a lot of games do it properly. Keep running, keep running. Okay. No. Okay. Alright, I just don't understand how I'm supposed to get back into the fight. Something tells me that my entry was a fluke the first time. Because she goes straight through my shield. Like I'm not... Unless I'm not controlling it properly, like I'm not hitting the button right, like it's just a left click. I don't understand how I can mess that up. You know what, I'm just gonna go through. Yeah, you guys can kill each other. You, like a 3, sure. Like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. Don't care. Alright, go in. Go. Alright, so... Maybe you just have to dodge the first attack? Yeah, but I'm trying to run through the poison. Because the idea is to get on the platform ASAP. Hang on. Stupid UI. Really, these guys should know by now how to make a PC game. You can do it, yay! Yeah, I'm not sure how. Really not sure how. I mean, having more health right now would definitely help. Alright, she's poisoned. Run faster. Yeah, I tried that. Doesn't really work. I try, like, if I just rush and go into, like, an angle, she won't... Oh, there's another item. Oh god. Pick it up, pick it up. But, no, she's just straight up, like, freaking AoE. That's your backstab angle? No, I wasn't gonna let you drink. Alright, so... I'm gonna run. Oh, hey! Yes, summon. Summon. That guy's so dead. Come here. Oh, there's another one there, right there. Can we add another one? Someone failed. Or is it? Okay. Sweet. Let's go. Oh, I should have probably used a... does that heal you also? I know the flasks do. Alright, let's go. Alright. Fuck. Alright. You're a caster. That's nice. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. I love being able, like, having a DPS. That's awesome. I think I got her. Yeah. All right. All right. I'll get her attention. No, I tried to heal him. Can I not heal the guy? I thought I could. Yeah, I did the wrong emote. And he's gone. Hooray for head. Alright, cool. Alright, well that was done. Of course, like, it only takes like one attempt or two when the moment you do co-op, which makes playing Dark Souls much more satisfying. But I also kind of wanted to do it solo. Like, that's the frustration, right? It's like, at the same time. Nice job. Yeah. Thank you. Praise the sun. Yeah, whatever god exists in this game. Did it, therefore praise the sun. Yay. You're dead. Right here. There's a switch right here. There's just, wait, hang on. What are you doing? What color? What is the color of life? Answer that riddle. The color of life. Well, there's different answers, I guess. You can come up with different answers. You could say that it's green because, you know, vegetation, stuff like that. But that's basically just life on Earth, and not every form of life is green. You could say, well, life is just a matter of perception and all that stuff, so it's like it's white light. Does that switch not work? Oh, this is a shadow. I thought it was like a hole, like right in the middle. You're not a true brother of darkness. I shun you from our sanctuary. I'm not a brother of darkness. I don't understand what I'm looking at. Is it like an incinerator? Like, can I not? Can I not interact with that switch? Like some asshole died right in front of it. No, I'm not stepping inside. That looks like a trap. Especially with all the bloodstains. What is he doing? He's like, hey, and then There's nothing to fight here. How'd you die? What the fuck? Why is everybody dying for no reason? Hey. Wait. Okay, I was gonna say, how come I couldn't... Whoa. Something's broken. I'm gonna rectify that. You can spend yourself... That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh! Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. So, travel. Home! You mean the color of night or the music of life? Because... I know the color of night, and that's red. If that's what you're trying to refer to.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Yeah, sanguine. I haven't done that in years. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. So now I gotta... Wait, did my armor repair itself? I had an icon that told me that my armor was repaired, or at least that's what it looked like.
Go on, show me what you've got.
Sweet.
I'll be around if you make it back.
So let's go back to that weird place. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. It's my ladder, mine, and I'm climbing faster than you. Okay. Oh yeah, and this is not covered in poison anymore. I love that. I love it. Alright, I'm just gonna run through. Or not. Shit. Wait, can I not move? Okay, there we go. What the fuck? Alright, there we go. Sorry. And I'm just gonna die right here. Yep. My camera got screwed up. Why? It's like my biggest enemy is freaking controls. I just want to do this. See, hang on, my armor is destroyed. Or is that not an icon for destroyed weapon? Of course, there's no way for me to be able to tell. So I might as well be playing Hieroglyphica for all I can. Clear info. Yeah, Hieroglyphica is amazing. Might be because of my rings. Oh, that's a good point. Didn't I have a ring that gets itself destroyed after a death or something? I don't get it. See, I don't like it when it just shows, it gives me a new icon and I can't tell what it is, and it's like, it's something super subtle that you'll never understand, but it'll make the difference in the world. Yeah. Oh wait. So the switch does not work. Alright, let's go in. It's an elevator. That's cute. Welcome to hell. Actually, I'm going to heaven. Knowing that this is an elevator going up, I kind of want to explore the other pass that was covered in poison. And now I'm just noticed that I don't have the icon anymore. What the hell? That looks like fun. Oh, hey. Just what I needed. Reassurance. You're so not going to heaven. That's a funny comment. Alright, there's a monster here. Like a dragon, maybe. Or a giant hawk. Are you serious? There's a thing way over there. I'm not Zelda jumping on that. No, 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 no. I'm crossing and I'm ignoring. Hello. What do you do? Alright, you're like a thief thing. And you got a brother. Nice armor. I love your style. Can you not go so fast, though? You guys are kind of a little too quick for my taste. And, alright, one of you is fine. Come on, come on, come on! Swing! Alright. Woo! So I'm gonna drink. From Software is particularly bad explaining the... Yeah, but see, that's the thing. They get so much praise, and the problem I have is that if you communicate that you want things explained, okay, a lot of people take offense to that because they're afraid that no, I like exploring and stuff like that. Don't take the discovery away. It's like, I want to discover too. I just want to be able to. And From Software had like 3 games to figure out how to do PC controls. And I doubt they managed to do that in Dark Souls 3. I'm not sure how to deal with that. Oh, so it's just another one of you. Okay. My attacks are delayed. Oh, you got a brother again. You guys always come in pairs? Is that going to be a thing? Killed your brother. They're relatively simple to kill. CD Projekt Red is still up in my top 5 for me. I love their style. Yeah, no. I love their style, so I won't disagree. I love the fact that they make RPGs and they love doing it. I love the fact that they care about the RPGs that they make. I'll give them that. And they know how to write stories. I'll give them that. And they optimize their game, sure. So they're a top developer. There's just something about them I just don't get. Yeah, I just didn't know how to deal with that guy. Alright. It's 11. I'm already exhausted. We didn't play for much. We played 4 hours. We got a completely new environment, so I don't want to overkill with let's go through the paces. So I'm just gonna, for next time, we're gonna play through that. Yeah. It's a relatively short stream today. Dark Soul is It's soul crushing. But if I started today, I could probably play Dark Souls 2 all day, kind of thing. You could probably accomplish way more in the game in a single giant playthrough than in small kind of this. Are you planning to play something else for a bit?